Hello everyone. So today I'm going to show how to do aerobic composting in a plastic bucket. Okay. Okay. Smart Bean is a company, so it has attached tap to it. Okay, and this utilities. Okay, there is a stand. So there is a stand and one mesh as well. Okay, which goes inside. And the lead which I have cut and added a mesh for aerobic composting. Okay. So at the base we are going to add little bit of jaggery. This is needed because as it starts composting, water will be collected at the bottom. So if you don't add jaggery, then good bacteria in it are going to die and it is going to smell. So we have to start with adding some jaggery to it and keep the stand. And then keep a mesh. Okay, now once this is done, then I'm going to add a newspaper down, so this will prevent the compost particles from going into the space below. Okay, it is only for collecting water. We just want water to pass through and not the compost. Okay, and now we are going to add the first layer. So first layer, if you're starting with the first time, can be cocoa peat powder, or you can add existing compost. So now I have this existing compost with me, so I'm going to add that as first layer. So just add about this much should be enough, so that our entire first layer is covered. Okay, so that's it. Now on top of this I'm going to add my all kitchen waste. Okay, so make sure that you have kitchen waste which will give around 1 inch of layer. If it is more than that, then you again put it in second layer. Now I have added kitchen waste, and now I am adding spoonful of aerobic culture. This aerobic culture adding is can become optional. If you keep composting, then your compost itself are going to have lot of beneficial bacteria. So as you keep composting, this may become optional, but still when you are just starting a new bucket, I would recommend that you add it at least for first 2 times. This is aerobic compost, aerobic culture that I have. You can get it in any gardening shops. Okay, and buy a culture which is meant for aerobic composting and not anaerobic composting, because we are composting with the help of air. Okay, and now I am going to layer it with second layer of compost. Again, if you don't have compost with you, you can layer here with cocoa peat. So I'll just add compost. Okay, you have to add enough compost and cocoa peat so that your waste layer is covered fully. Okay, so yeah, it should be fully covered. So this is done. Okay, I'll add some more. Okay, so now waste layer is covered fully. Now when I add next waste layer, it will go on top of this. I may add culture and then again layer it with compost or cocoa peat. Okay, once this is done, I am going to close this lid. Okay, and keep it aside. Okay, and I'm going to fill it every day till it is full entirely. Once it is full, about it should get full at least to this much level. Once that is done, we have to keep it aside for 10-15 days, and we'll see that entire compost will be done. Okay, you may have to once it is totally full, then you may have to churn it once or twice for with a gap of 5-6 days, and then it is done. Okay, so but usually this is smellless composting, but you will have some fruit fleas and all coming up, but that is fine. You can keep it outdoors or in your balcony and it should be fine, but make sure that you keep it in shade and not in bright sunlight. So whatever liquid is getting collected, that weekly once or once in 2 weeks you can drain it from here, this tap, and collect it. You can dilute this liquid, and again this liquid can be used for watering plants. So this is how you can compost in, if you're staying in flat or anywhere where there is no access to soil, you can still this way compost your kitchen waste. Now, as an extra precaution against the fleas and smell, I'll add camphor here and close the lid. Done. Thank you.